Okay. Hey everybody, we are Third Derivative. We are back with our Lab 9 demo. Um, so I'm just going to very briefly go over the documentation. As always, if you want more details, you can read through the documentation in depth on Core Assistant or take a look at our GitHub repo to take a look at that code. But essentially, Lab 9, we did focus on a custom question and answer chatbot. And we did end up making a front end, which is very similar to ChatGPT, but we did use open source Hugging Face models. At a high level, essentially, what we did was we extracted the text from the PDFs that we were provided with. We chunked the text into smaller, semantically coherent pieces. We embedded those chunks with the Hugging Face embedding model, stored them in the vector database, and then used RAG, which is retrieve and generate, to make like a lightweight LLM interface. And then we used Streamlit to display those responses, all of which will be shown in the next part of our demo video. But at a high level, we did have a scraper function. This scraper is very similar to what we did in Lab 6, but we did have to make some significant changes to fit the needs of Lab 9. Um, we did have some helper functions like an extract text function, a save pages to files function, and a scrape PDF function. And we did use a RAG chain class, but we will explain more about what RAG is later in this demo video. We also use Streamlit to make the front end, which is app.py. So we will be showing what that front end looks like, but this is very similar to the starter code that was provided to us in Google Drive. So essentially, we had a PDF text extraction, which is powered by PDF Plumber. We did chunking, which is powered by LangChain text splitters. We had embeddings, which were powered by that free Hugging Face embedding model. And then we did vector store, which is Docker 8 in memory. We had the LLM model, and then we had a web framework powered by Streamlit, and then we had the overall environment, which was Hugging Face. Um, we did move off OpenAI because Lab9 did encourage us to use a more open source alternative to avoid API costs and data privacy issues. We also decided to chunk at 500 characters to preserve contextual coherence while remaining small enough to fit within the embedding vector limits. We used Docker because it was just faster and there were no external dependencies. And for the front end, we wanted to make it as simple and as useful as possible for the user. And you will see more about what that looks like later in the video. Um, the usage guide will also be explained more in the demo. Because of the time constraints that we faced, we did have some limitations. For example, you can only upload, you can only do single file upload, and there was no persistent chat memory. But these are things that we do hope to implement in our final project. And basically, this lab is really useful for helping us to understand how modern LLM workflows work. And we do hope to implement a lot of these ideas in our final project. With that being said, I'm going to pass the floor to my teammates to show you a little bit more about the project.
Great. Let me just share my screen. Okay, could you see my screen? Yeah, so the core idea of RAG, that is retrieval augmented generation, is to retrieve the most relevant information from the database to generate the most best response. And so for that, the steps are like first you like retrieve the information, scrape it from whatever data source you have. And then once you have scraped the data, you will be chunking it into like a, a certain size which we could input ourselves, and the size matters. So like if it's too big of a size, so then it'll use more tokens, which might make the retrieval process a bit slow. So it depends on that. And but if it's too small size a chunk, then it will not take in, it will lose some context. So we need to take that in consideration when we're choosing the chunk size. And then after we have chunked the data, then we're going to embed it into vectors using either OpenAI embeddings or some other available tool. So we're embedding basically means converting it into numerical vectors, which the machine could understand and help help see which vectors are similar to each other and which vectors are not, to see in context which vectors are similar and which are not. And after we have embedded them, then we are going to store it in a vector database. We could use any available one, Chroma or Doc. And after we have stored it, then the user will input a question, and that question will be also embedded into a vector using either the same embedding model or a different one, but it's best to use the same. And once we have embedded the question, then we're going to compare it with the chunks that we have stored in the vector database, which are the most similar to it. And then we'll get the top K chunks that are similar to it. We could base on any similarity score, such as cosine similarity, or other scores. And finally, the top K, which again, we could decide how many you want to, like the K value, we could decide. And then,
Just a note, we do use, oh, sorry. Just a note, we do use cosine similarity this time around.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Using cosine similarity. And because like that takes in consideration both the magnitude and the direction. And so it's the best for taking in consideration the semantics of a word. And so yeah, then we just get the top chunks and then send it back to the LLM model, which will then generate the response. So that's basically how it works. I'll just quickly go through the initial code that we coded. So we were given a PDF that we had to scrape. So we used PDF Plumber, which we had, I think, used in Lab 6 as well. And so that scraped the PDF and saved it into text files. And we saved it, there were 124 pages. And then we installed all the dependencies.
That's just making sure that, okay, well, I can I can slightly like hop into this. So one of the main reasons why we used Colab was because we didn't figure this out, but apparently we needed Python to be exactly 3.11, and I
Mhm.
believe one of our like members had 3.12. So we hopped on Colab and we realized that we could install a virtual environment with 3.11 here either way because it's locked to either Python 3.10 or Python 3.12. So if you scroll up, like right up, it was a very no like yeah that no below like the the felt no below like that one. Yeah, so this was a failed attempt at doing at installing all of the, well, this is just requirements of TXT effectively, but nothing worked, and we later only realized that only Python 3.11 will work, and that's why we created a virtual environment for this. But back to a point, you can also see the pins being very specific. We are not sure why this is the case, but it might have something to do with, for example, NumPy being forced to be 1.26 or above, but like more than two. And I believe like we deleted a few more of these. Like most of most of these have been like sent down from us testing and making sure that everything works. But like this is just to say that it's an interesting part that we didn't anticipate, and well, good that we know, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can continue now.
Yeah, so yeah, as Steve said, we had ran into many dependency issues, but particularly LangChain and LangChain OpenAI and Python, but we solved it later on. And so yeah, initially we just used the OpenAI model, and we used the OpenAI embeddings, and for the vector database, we use doc array and memory search. And these were the values we chose. As I said, we have to take in consideration how much context you want to include, how many tokens you want to be used per each whenever we retrieve a chunk. So we chose 500 characters. And chunk overlap is basically how much context you want to be overlapped between two chunks. And this is important if, like, let's say in a PDF there's a title and then there's a para, but they both are in different chunks. So we do not want them to be in separate chunks. So this chunk overlap helps us overcome that and like take both in consideration. And then we chose the top key chunks that should be retrieved as 4. And yeah, we then finally got a kind of chatbot where we could answer and question. And also the sources are given which page. So basically when we scraped it, like we scraped it such that each page is separate. So we scraped the 124 pages. And so that's why it's showing. So page 4 is the source for this answer. Yep.
Also, it's worth noting that the main reason we decided to show the sources was because the intention of showing sources like this is for future expansion. So because right now we only have one file, uh, one PDF file, we decided that we wanted to populate the database. Because otherwise, why would you use a database? By just putting each like page of the PDF that you scrape over as a as page XYZ TXT, and then we combine all of them into all pages combined. This is not going to happen if we ever use more than one data set. Sorry, one PDF file or whatnot. And this is something we're still actively tweaking in the future. Well, I would show you a bunch of stuff that happened, but for now, like we just decided to show sources to also check like whether the similarity function, I wouldn't call it function, but like the similarity whatever works, and whether it's extracting sources correctly.
Yep.
Mm.
So yeah,
So,
I'll just let Steve show our later code, which has the front end as well.
yep,
Okay.
give me a bit. It's gonna be a bit chaotic here. Just so remember when I said there's a lot of stuff going on? So the PDF scraper. Okay, wait. So first of all, I know this is very chaotic, and I had everything on downloads, and this is well, this is reading assignment 8, but um, we did a lot of tweaking around, and we decided that for the final version, we would just call from other Python calls, and this is unintentional. This is intentional because we believe that if we ever do the final project, or if we ever plan to um how do I say this? If if e- if we have a plan to like extend to like a real app, we would definitely have to like write uh separate files like this. The downside of that is that we didn't have time to put everything into source. Well, for now it is. So otherwise, here's our V2 that we rewrote. Um, we just we just have a separate .env file now instead of like defining our API keys like that. We have all we just call LangChain, and we include um this is the OpenAI version. And yeah, a lot of it's just more details, PEP 8 uh compliant code, descriptions with yeah, just trying to check if the pages have like the page dash whatever .txt, loading them as documents for LangChain, formatting them into strings, but this is just to ensure that nothing happens. And this is the main rack chain where here we call the GPT-4 mini. Um, wait, no, this is the model for running. So previous ones probably defined elsewhere. Oh wait, no, the embeddings of. Oh wait, yeah. Um, then we define the vector stores. Basically call LangChain somewhere. Here. We use OpenAI. Oh, that's why we use the OpenAI embeddings here. This probably should be defined up here. But I forgot. So I defined it here and then just ran doc array in memory search as Neurali said to get a vector database. And then just retrieve you just set a retriever to retrieve the document. And LLM setup, you just give a system message, a system prompt. As Neurali and Anya has mentioned, one of the things we have to do with compounding memory. We haven't had time to do that because, well, errors, but this is something we will have to do, especially in a final project. And answering questions is just feeding the response through over the LLM and the prompts. And then we have a demo version. This is effectively the same demo function you would see in Colab. There's no point showing this. It's exactly the same thing. So it's also the free version. Most of it will be similar. Now we use Hugging Face stuff. Um, yes, this is what I was trying to say. So we should have like the default embedding models and default LM models here, but we didn't do that. So as you can notice, most of them are free. Uh, you you probably will ask why the hell I'm using Flan T5 large. This will be answered very shortly. Um, Otherwise, it's effectively the same thing, except we call for some more temperature subcase. Like we just define them below here. It probably could be up here too. That's fine. I believe we set temperature and the other one to be 0. This probably should be 0 too. But I just said, and the rest is similar. You just initialize. I added this because my experience with um, well, not even just ChatGPT, but like LLMs in general is having more details always better. Something I should do. And same thing. So nothing interesting. And since I think that probably showing failures is better than successes, um, there's a reason why I had to go to Flan 5 T5 Lodge. And that is because Mistral wouldn't allow you to do text generation. Zephyr wouldn't allow you to do task generation. Llama wouldn't allow you to do task generation. And Flan T5 Lodge no longer exists. I love being a coder. But anyways, yes. The moral of this is exactly the same moral as we have learned from EC2. If you can pay money, you probably should, honestly. But yes, like as you can see, you know what? I can probably even show you. We even have them as gold. I don't. So everything else would probably work. Like it's probably be louder. Probably be see the same thing with the actual OpenAI um stuff. Does it just not load now? guess we're waiting. Oh, there we go. I thought I broke something. So just to show that it still works, like it should still work. But for yes, this is wrong, but I just put it there because I thought Mistral would work. You know, Mistral did not. And the right index would work like perfectly fine. Actually, it does take a bit. But yeah, like you'll probably see the exact same thing when Neurali runs for non-free version. Just I am against the fact that I would have her API key randomly available so I can charge it, $2,000 asking balls. But yes, and if you go here, you will see that for the output category, you will see like pages being saved, summary details. I don't know what this error is. You get ask cookbook, you can load the model. So the embedding model works perfectly fine. You see vector store ready. And here it just stopped. I don't know how the LLM is ready, but I did some debugging and this is a bit scary, but if you look here, get provider helper and next, this just means that it doesn't exist. Like because it's iterating too many times. So we just have no plan T4, I guess. So that is it for the free version. But Neurali can probably show you, but even that is arguably similar stuff. I think the last thing I'll show you is the app. Some cool stuff. I added emojis this time around because I think it's good. Having stuff like doesn't look as bad. Like this time around, I actually have to go look for emojis. It's kind of cursed. Um, just processing PDFs, getting like pages, files, building rack index. This is really cool. I didn't know you can do this to have like these words here, and you were supposed to be like you were supposed to see some thinking, spinning stuff, and otherwise you get error getting answer. And this is really interesting. Like this is one of the cases where there's just no error. Like probably the error should have been stop iteration, but nothing. So I don't know. But that's the code, and Neurali will can show her end, but it should be the same. It really should be the same. Oh, one last thing. This is 1 GB. So this virtual environment is quite big. Oh, actually one last thing. So as you can see, um, we put the files in extracted pages. They probably should go elsewhere. But as you can see, each of the files are separated like cleanly like this. So in the future, we will put Ask Cookbook here. We will put all pages combined, and we will add like something here. So probably something along the lines of I don't know, individual files, and then photo, whatever. And then we can add all of the all pages combined, and then they will be and then they will show up in the sources like effectively, and then we can figure it out. I can also print like the first like the 50 tokens and 50 before and after, and then we can figure it out. But the general idea is it can work. So with that being said, probably a working demo would be better to look, than me yapping. So Neurali, you can take it from here. You're muted.
Okay, now let's show a working demo.
so bitter.
Could you see my screen? Okay, so yeah, now this is how our UI looks like. So you just drop in the PDF. Actually, I could drop in again. Wait. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, so now let's see if I drop in the PDF. The ads cookbook. Okay, so now we have got the extracted pages for each page. Then we just index it and save it in the database. Yay, I think it has been indexed and is ready to use. So now let's ask some questions. Like what is Alias about? Yay, we got an answer. It's about a design environment simulation tool. So this has been extracted by from the PDF. And the sources is like the second page and the 105th page. We could also ask questions um like what phone numbers are listed. Are listed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just go. Well, because the demo needs to demo. I'll send a list of very random questions in
In the
the Zoom chat, and yes, you can read, and
yeah.
I I will tell you what page I find it in, and we'll see if it holds up.
Yes.
I feel like this will be more fun. That's in the last page, by the way. It's
Yeah.
a
But this is
it's
on
a
the
back
last.
to
This
cover.
is for fun, like what phone numbers are listed. Oh, you had that like you remember we were doing the Switzerland, the three types.
Mm. Yes, I was indeed complaining.
So see page 124, that's the last page.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see the chat for other questions. So Steve is asking, how do you set up the optimization controller? Okay, so we got some steps. And Steve, are you gonna check it if it's
Yes,
available?
I am typing the page name, like
Uh,
page number, but yes, it is page 9. Just keep
Oh,
on.
so it's on page 9. Let's see some other ones. What is planar electromagnet simulation? One thing I think is it might be slow because their chunk size is a bit big, I'm assuming. But yeah, that could be
Seems
one
to
reason.
be fine. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the answer. It is to use integrated electromagnetic simulators within the Keysight Advanced System. And it's available from page 14 and 2. Is that correct, Steve?
Yes. Well, page 2 doesn't really matter. Yeah, but yes, page 14 does.
Yay.
As you can see, yeah. So let's ask more deep questions.
One more question. What are the
Oh,
models
what?
for?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say non-linear, but
Oh,
This might make it harder, so why not? I think it might struggle on this one.
also, you want to try to ask some like unrelevant question to see what it answers.
Okay, it actually does mention them. I am impressed.
Page 60.
Yes, yes, they're all on page 65. Hmm, interesting. And I did mention the correct.
Great.
Um,
Want to ask like some addition question? Let's see if it answers.
balls. Um,
Right.
I mean, one of the questions we asked that it couldn't answer was, what was it? It was just like a follow-up question, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
because we don't have memory.
yeah, we just don't have them. But another question, it could only list three of the six.
Mm.
Uh, okay, you know what?
Yeah,
Try this.
yeah. So it's answered, I don't know, because we had written and it's, I don't know where we had written it, but in the prompt that if
Yeah, we said that if it's outside of the paper, we just say I don't.
I don't know. So
Yeah.
that's what it's doing.
Try to try uh try the new one I just said. Well, I mean type summarize, don't type TLDR
What do you want me to ask?
in a Zoom.
Oh, you sent it?
Yeah. I think whenever it's like for long-ish contexts, it doesn't do as well.
You want me to ask like summarize?
Summarize, yeah, summarize.
Oh,
Yeah. So as you can see, even when it that was page 23. So whenever we start talking about something bigger or longer, like this was, I believe, a page and 2 pages and a half, it started struggling very like hard. Page 33 has microwave discrete and microstrip filter design, which is not there. Whereas in page 23, there is literally a section called case study microstrip low pass filter.
mm.
So as you can see, like it's definitely not a perfect system yet. In fact, for these questions, we're very confused on why it wouldn't work. Like we have no clue why. Um, we definitely would want to know if we can fix this and or if this is even expected behavior. But perhaps it's also bad summarizing, or perhaps the chunks are separated different somehow. We will never know for now. So yeah,
Yep. All right.
yeah.
So
So we got a working demo and a demo that is not working because the models won't cooperate, and it just tells you that paying money is just superior in any given way, shape, or form. Um, it's such a capitalist world, huh? Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I guess if the ladies want to show some funny stuff,
Oh,
because it's always a side quest, huh?
yeah, we make it an effort to take a side quest every week. For those wondering, this week we did visit Steve's alma mater, UCLA. We wanted to see what the hype was about UCLA, and as always, we come in tow with many content for you. So I guess we got to go all the way to the top. We also did go to happy hour twice, so do with that as you will. Oh Lord, where is it? Okay, so wait for it. Okay, this is some of our UCLA content. Oh, this is at the top of the stairs.
Oh, this is from the ending, right?
It's from the end of our trip. Should we work backwards or should we?
I think it's fine.
Okay, so this is the end of our trip.
This
Wow.
is like Memento,
Mm.
work
Yeah.
backwards.
We were just celebrating, the Bruin life.
Yeah. We just wanted to understand Bruin life. Oh, this is their library. We very much felt the grind mentality at UCLA. Oh, and we
It
saw
is indeed
the
very grindy.
USC Trojans opponent roster on the UCLA women's volleyball thing. Fight on.
If you zoom in, we have a game tomorrow.
We do have a game tomorrow.
In
So,
2 days, actually.
in 2 days. So we will be there to support. Or not.
Maybe. Maybe,
Maybe.
yeah.
Um, oh, this is Steve in the crevice above the stairs.
Why there's a crevice above the stairs? We'll never know.
We'll never know. This is the grind mentality at UCLA. Oh, this is us looking dope on the stairs. We had a little
There's some
photo
deep
shoot on the
shakes here.
stairs. This is Steve getting his head eaten from the Bruin, the bear.
Even now, I still question how people climb on that bear, but okay.
We did try to climb the bear. We could not climb the bear.
Mm.
Um, we decided there were better uses of our time. Oh, this is us in front of which building is this?
This is a Royce Hall or something.
Yeah,
Could be,
Royce
yeah.
Hall. Yes. And then this was which
Powell,
one? Poe?
Powell
Powell Hall. Powell
Library.
Library. Powell Library. Uh oh, Steve wanted to show us that you can walk on the inverted fountain. I'll mute this one because
It has a lot of context.
yes.
But TLDR, this is the inverted fountain. You can climb on it if you graduate. Um, if you're not affiliated at a school. If you touch the water once though, I believe you're not allowed. I mean, you're supposed to pledge some allegiance too, but no one cares. And until we graduate, we can't touch the water again. And if we touch the water again, we'll stay for an extra quarter or something. So we just stood there. That's it. Like
Yeah, Steve was proving to us that if you fall into the water, it's a skill issue.
it is indeed a skill issue if you fall in the water. I I think the even funnier part is I say this and then I trip myself on a
Yeah.
Yeah,
pre-brew and
we
then
decided to walk on the grass for the vibes, but then Steve did trip.
Yeah.
We were all concerned for Steve's well-being, but then we were like, Steve, we should call an ambulance. And he was like, in this country, no.
no. Which is true, by the way. Do not. But
Yeah,
I'm good.
but yeah, this is Steve giving us our demonstration. Some footage of Steve. This is the fountain. Oh, and then we went to the botanical gardens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very artsy,
Very peaceful.
very peaceful place. Lots of big trees and flowers, fountains, waterfalls. We did play with the rocks. Oh, that's us. Would you look at that? Lots of plants. Wow. I forgot where this was. I think this is outside of the,
The quarter senses, yeah.
yeah. This is the cool architecture of UCLA. This is their store, which they closed pretty soon after we got there. Oh, this is their gaming lab, which was sick.
Let me see.
Steve's
I'm
friend works
surprised they have
there.
a gaming lab of all things.
No. Yeah, Steve visited his friend.
Mhm.
Oh, we learned about Mr. Wooden and how he carried UCLA to be these like champions. Cool shit. We took a picture with him. Slay.
Yay.
Oh yeah, more pictures of us with the Bruin Bear.
Yeah.
They're like getting her arm bitten by the bear.
Yeah. No. Oh no.
Oh, we saw the soccer stadium. Oh, Nirali was doing a little piano for us.
Oh,
Actually, no, this is the clip where Nirali and Steve got into a little tiff.
Isn't that big accent, right?
Yeah.
I, is it this one?
Oh wait, you said you have to practice. There's a clip where Steve is like, just play it.
It's true. Hey, like Nerali the entire time was, hey, but what if I can't play? Like, just play it. It's fine. We will not judge you, and we did not judge her.
Yeah, we don't
Um,
judge. We're a good bunch.
yep.
Oh, we went to the dining hall. We tried the food. It
Oh,
was really good. We couldn't
Like it,
finish it.
it literally started because they were like, "Oh my God, UCLA dining hall is the best in the
it is.
country."
It's
It
the
was pretty good, but I feel like we now need to go to the USC Village Dining Hall and compare.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, this is Steve's friend Kenny. Kenny got us into the dining hall for cheap.
Thank you,
Shout
Kenny.
out to our bestie Kenny. This is the people of UCLA. Is this oh, this is like a dorm or something.
No, that's Cabo.
This is where the
Yeah,
stairs were.
we took that. Yeah,
Ah, flowers. Oh, we saw the tennis courts.
Yeah.
the Raleigh particularly loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nearly's a fan.
The stadium was huge.
Oh, this is us. We made it to UCLA. They vlogged it. So we're here to get the true UC experience, and we're at the tennis pickleball courts. Wow. Oh, we had to ride in the Waymo.
Hmm.
Steve, we're listening to the music, and we're gonna drive in the car. What are your thoughts on Westwood?
So beautiful. And it's so like green, you know. I'm very proud to be
Yeah.
so
Go Bruins.
to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, we came up for here for our midterms.
Pictures like it's the class was like Friday.
Oh,
Friday or next week, I believe.
yeah.
I'm just excited to go back to my favorite dining hall.
Yeah. We're gonna
I love it.
play the bug.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, guys, we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted as Bruin plays. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, and we shouldn't forget to mention our new YouTube channel, right? Where we're posting all
That
the
is
Oh yeah,
crazy.
our YouTube channel, like and subscribe.
whoever's watching this, just follow it and like and subscribe.
It
You
is actually criminal because the final project that we just read is literally saying that we need to interview
Driverless
9
cars.
people.
We're gonna see
So it's working out.
yeah in one
Like,
peek.
like
Oh crap. Okay,
yesterday I was like, what the fuck is this idea? Like, why would you do this? And apparently it's working out. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, we had to ride LA Metro. That's their derivative here. So today we decided for our side quest that we should cosplay as UCLA.
Yeah. You know, Halloween is coming.
We're wearing UCLA colors, and Steve here is our resident UCLA expert. So he's going to teach us about the way of life of the UCLA students.
Bargaining, how they walk.
Yeah, we just want to understand it. This is just our social experiment. So
should we start with the question?
Yes, Steve, what do you have to
Okay,
say?
how did they go? Did they go fast?
That's a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. You know, just you can't be late to class. Late to class. Steve will be taking us everywhere that he went.
Yeah.
I just really want to understand, like, how was Steve before he met us?
Yeah, he's like sister midnight.
Yeah, Steve's good life. The life we Anyway, guys, keep you posted when we land at UCLA.
And yeah, I just wanted to remind you, like and subscribe.
Like and
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe.
There's your YouTube channel. Appreciate your support. Shout out to Dr. Cho.
Yeah.
Where's our like very reflective video?
Oh, the last one?
Yeah, the very last vlog we made.
That's
It's
the
somewhere.
start. Like at the start.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, I'll show them happy hour.
Oh yeah, we cannot forget about that.
Oh yeah, this is Steve when you're diagnosing pain in the US. Then someone threatens to use an ambulance because Steve tripped and we were concerned for his well-being. But he said we can't book him an ambulance. Oh yeah. So we were at the library so late that security had to escort us out. So there's the security guy.
He looks done with us. I didn't. I
He
see.
done with us. Yeah, so Steve, he's really committed to his wine enthusiasm. He ordered a whole bottle of wine. He's still drinking it, by the way, guys. He's still going through it. There you go. Little by little. Steve's really into his mid red wine. We went there for $5 burgers. Go Dodgers, right, guys?
Yeah, go Dodgers.
Oh yeah. And this is us in the study room late at night working hard. Oh, Stephen Nirali also took the Harry Potter sorting hat quiz.
Is this a video?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I was shocked.
Now what the rest of third derivatives houses are in Harry Potter.
I'm so excited.
I don't know. You want to make predictions before you do it? What are your predictions?
You guys is rather tired.
Nah, I don't. Look, five questions. Five. I'm like super confused on what the worst kind of to be. If that's equal like owl shit. Like, what if I covered it all owls? Like I see one owl. It's like one owl. It's like fucking like cool, you know. Oh my god. And then I search it up and that's the delivery owl. Like it's yeah. The letter one. Yeah, the one. It's like sure, but that is so shit a job. But you ever want to deliver, stuff?
Okay, who is it? Gryffindor.
Okay. I do not get that.
Okay.
Here, I'm Gryffindor. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow.
Funny. Funny.
That's my laptop now.
It's so funny.
What the hell?
Oh my God. And then we went to happy hour once again. We are a fan of Rock and Riley's and their $5 burgers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe I got Ravenclaw. Wait, no, I got Gryffindor and he got Ravenclaw. But
Yeah, you should have traded laptops. Oh, this is Steve's alter ego.
yes, apparently I am
Billy
really
Brown.
proud that
But yeah,
Yeah, I
think
can't find our introspective vlog. I think it's all the way up here.
where is it?
I feel like we would have seen it because we just went through all these. Huh. Well, we did spend some time being pretty introspective. Maybe that's just the content that's
said it again
exclusive.
here now. Said it
Oh, let me look through my camera. I think I have it on my phone. Un momento, por favor. Oh wow, it's a long video.
How long?
5 minutes long.
It'll be hard to upload, right?
It'll take a second, but it'll work. I have faith in the USC internet.
Um,
I think that's why I didn't
Like,
upload the first time.
I also like how you just have watch it, it, and right. You just listen out of what
I'm not gonna lie, Steve, you're kind of quiet.
yeah.
It's like
Lou.
we can barely hear you.
Oh yeah, I was saying like I just saw like a list of interviewing names.
Oh yeah. So for the final project, since we have to interview 9 people, we thought go big or go home. Who are the most famous people we can get our hands on for an interview? Um, we have Ian Storms from Polygon. He helped us get the free Polygon. We think he'd be interested in our stock project once again. Um, we also have the Dean of Viterbi, the president of USC, Storm Reed, Juju Watkins, Henry Samueli. We did find his email. We will reach out. Brendan Cho, star player on the USC football team, who also happens to be Dr. Cho's son, and the LA City Mayor, because we did hijack the mayor's press conference in our last side quest. So, uh,
There you go.
okay. Hey guys, we have our derivative here. We're at the UCLA campus. My arm's perfect enough for this. Here, you're gonna hold it.
Yeah, camera's kind of balls.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Camera's gonna balls. Here at UCLA, we spent the day as students. We've decided that we are proud to be Virgins, and we're happy to be where we are. But no offense to UCLA.
I mean, you say it's kind of balls. That was a thing now.
I was really amazed at Philly so beautiful, and there are many places where we could sit
Yeah.
and just take the life.
Yes, we did a lot of reflecting here. Look at the view. Wow. What else do we want to say?
And yeah, I thought I would find my boyfriend, you know.
She had opportunities to do that.
She didn't do it.
She didn't do
Not
it.
my, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
We're innocent people.
Dr. Cho, she did take your advice. She did try and, work on that.
The baby department.
You did say it's for boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Look, well, if you harass everyone equally, then that's not called harassment. It's called equality.
That's feminism.
That is true. It's not feminine.
This audience feminist, you ask you on video.
That is crazy. I'll be ashamed if I'm not.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. We all had so much fun together.
Yeah.
It
So
started off with so good food. And
yeah, we ate at the dining hall, got the true experience. We saw the library, we saw the fountain, the inverted fountain. Steve went in the fountain. We have a video of that. You'll see it.
And now we know many places are cursed. Like
Yeah.
the hall, what's it called?
What was the cursed
What was-
place?
What's this hall?
Oh, Royce?
Yeah, Royce Hall,
Mhm.
where we don't know if the two levels of the towers are the same or
Yeah.
not.
We'll leave math major Steve up to that.
And the cursed fountain.
Yeah, we saw the fountain. What else did we
So
see?
if Steve ever comes back for his PhD or something,
Yeah.
he might be cursed because I
Yeah.
think he put his hand.
He went in the whole fountain. Not even fountain.
I mean,
At least 10% of my body was in the
It was. We have video proof of that.
so let's just pray he's not really cursed.
Yeah, true. Because if 1% or the half is in there, and you're 1 quarter late, 10% is probably 10 quarters late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll stay here for a long time,
On the bright side, we'll be keeping Steve here in
True.
Los Angeles for longer. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a bright side, guys. But the verdict is that UCLA is great, but fight on.
Fight on.
And roar, go Bruin. Okay. Steve, anything you want to say?
I mean, it feels
Steve,
weird.
listen, say subscribe and like.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
plug the channel.
Oh, that's like 93%. No, it doesn't. It's quite weird to come back to the school that I call my undergrad place.
Yeah.
But the same place, it's like you come back with a change of mind and a lot of new things. It's like it's just so weird because you at some point you're like it's there's almost a disconnect, right? When you come here with your first thoughts or whatever, and when you come back with like more knowledge and whatnot. And so now I'm here, like, yeah, it's still a great place. I'm proud to call home, but it's not the same place that I would envision myself in anymore. And in a sense, it feels alienating, But also, it will be interesting to come back if I get to come back, or if I get to decide to go elsewhere. It's like another journey in and of its own too. So I'll miss the place, but I can't say I miss it that much. I also like it to try. Yeah, sure.
I guess we don't know where life will take us, but the future Nerali, Tanya, and Steve. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we did good with our group project.
Yeah.
We're gonna be all.
Well, that's the sentence better left for tomorrow.
Yeah, we should the group projects. But for the most part, we've been doing good with the group project.
Yeah, we are. I think it is.
Yeah.
That's the least of our worries. But I think we just ended with a lot of memories, right?
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, lots of good food, lots of good memories, lots of side quests. So I think we did good.
Yeah.
Okay, now like and subscribe, like Steve said.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Okay.
Like and subscribe.
Dr. Cho, thanks for your support. Okay, bye.
Now it's
Yeah.
one day later. One day later, Steve will be very mad at
We can
my
actually
model.
Steve, you're really quiet. I think you need to move your microphone again.
That is insane. I was saying this is Steve one day later, and Steve is currently very pissed with how 5-3 models aren't working.
Mm.
But otherwise, I think it went well. Like, it's just a lot of models don't support texturation, which is very surprising. Of all things, texturation, really? But yeah, here we are. So
Yep.
Here we are. Okay, I think now is a good time to close the video because it's probably quite long.
it's
If
an
you
hour
stuck
now,
around,
or
yeah,
more.
probably more. Who
Oh
knows?
wait, you have to put one of my pictures as the thumbnail.
Oh, we do have to put one of Steve's pictures as the thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Who's
Okay.
this one? Wasn't it?
Which
Oh,
one?
It was
glasses
that.
one? Yeah,
The
yeah,
glasses one?
that's
Ooh. I'm also a fan of the Steve and the Fountain
Oh,
pictures.
yeah, but we can just put the stairs
Anything.
one.
Whatever Steve wants.
Whatever Steve wants.
No,
Steve,
no, put the stairs one on. The three
Oh,
of us.
there's
the stairs. Which one is that?
I think like he's putting his hand on the glasses, like he's looking up.
No.
No?
Like all three of us with the stairs.
Oh, all three of us on the stairs?
Yeah. I
Like
want the lighting was beautiful.
Oh,
Let me
I
read
think it's in the chat. I know which one you're talking about. Okay, I will do that when I upload this hour-long video to YouTube.
it.
okay, we should end
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I think now is a good time to end it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Third derivative out. Bye.
Totally.